let's do a little accountability and confession today as we acknowledge some of the players that we've been wrong about or things that we've mentioned here on the show that we missed on. But then also some of the things that we got right, and we'll keep kind of hammering home on some of those takes as well. But we do need to talk about the Colts. So the Colts got the win, and I have been very hesitant with Anthony Richardson going into the season, and then especially after the first few weeks, and wondering about the receiver situation. And it's like, man, I'm excited Josh Downs is back because I saw what he did last year. He was good, but he was really good with Gardner Minshew. Minshew's not there anymore. Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman have no connection. We haven't seen that at all. Right. If Richardson's been under center or in shotgun, him and Pittman have not clicked. And then what happens on Sunday? Richardson goes down. You don't want him injured. You hope he gets better. But from a fantasy perspective, Joe Flacco comes in. All of a sudden, the passing attack looked a lot better. Josh Downs comes back from injury. He looked good. Pittman had the best game of his season. 6 catches, 113 yards. So what do you make now of this situation with Richardson and Flacco and the receivers there?
I had Pittman on my bench.
And confession there.
Yeah, I had Pittman on my bench, and I think that was the right decision based on what has happened the last few weeks there. It sounds like Richardson's injury is a hip pointer that's short term. That's the last I read, at least. There is no question in my mind that for the next 4 weeks, potentially to the end of this season, it's better for all of the pass catchers in Indianapolis if Joe Flacco is starting than if Anthony Richardson is starting. I will say that Richardson has been still hyper targeting Pittman, and he had a few passes at the beginning of that game to Pittman where they looked good. They were mid-range passes where he connected with Pittman. So I'm still optimistic that over the course of a full season, Richardson can develop into a semi-competent passer. The problem is that he can't stay on the field long enough to kind of get that rhythm and get that development that he needs. So if Flacco is starting next week, I'm starting Pittman, no question. If Richardson's back on the field, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I think Richardson will be back sooner than later. So,
man, the Browns apparently didn't even offer Flacco a contract. How silly are the Browns? They're paying for it. Because not that I don't know if they would bench Watson for Flacco, but maybe you like to at least have that option. So the Colts went out and got a legit. You talk about the Dolphins; they'd love to have Joe Flacco right now. So the Colts understood. Oh wow, we got Anthony Richardson. We got some injury concerns. Let's get a legitimate Super Bowl winning quarterback on our team. It makes sense.